Ibrahim is the first PMP of 2022. Abhishek cleared PM. Abhilash cleared PM. Anirudh cleared PMP exam. Asad with us. He just cleared PM. Manish cleared PMP. So we have with us Mr. Jamal. Mr. Jamal cleared PMP. Sabir Jumail just cleared PMP. Ali cleared PMP. Abhishek cleared PMP. Lisa who cleared the PMP. We have Jangir with us, certified PMP. So we are live with Mr. Hisam Khan, my first certified PMP. Numan cleared PMP. Wasim Ahmed Janjua, he just cleared PMP. Aj cleared PMP exam. Iqtidar, my one-to-one student from Canada, cleared PMP with all above target. Muslim PMP. Zakka is with us. Mandar.
I would have not been able to clear the exam if Amer Ali would have not been there. I would have not been.
I did not believe that I will be able to clear my PMP within a month.
I don't know what to say actually, like I'm kind of like really
And I
tempted.
got my results and I was above target in all 3 categories.
Wow. And as I say in the video, wow. Welcome back, everyone. And if you are joining for the first time, welcome to live question and answer session of PMP. This is something that I love for. This is something that I keep on waiting. When I get the chance to meet all of you, and when I get the chance to see how all of you are working, doing all those things, this is extremely nice for me. This is a treat for me for the entire week after the hard work and all those things to finally come with you and solve hard question PMP with you. Okay, so let's see. Wherever you are, please put your name in the chat box. And of course, do like this video on YouTube and do share it with other people. This is very important so that these videos can come into the entire system of YouTube. Like and share. Hello Manindra, good to have you. Hello Ali Khan, good to have you. Hello Sufyan, good to have you. Hello Shweb, good to have you. Hello Shobha, welcome back. Hello Raju, good to have you. Okay, so guys, Ali Khan batch 2. Hello Ati, good to have you. Hello Ali from batch 2. So guys, today we are gonna solve 10 hard questions of PMP. I have taken specifically those questions that are like they will be representing the entire PMP and they will be from different domains combining together. But before going to that, I want to share one or two things with you guys. Hello, Gulam Muhammad. Hello, Milan. Hello, Zagam. Hello, Alpha. The one of the most important thing is how to manage time in the PMP exam. Many people have asked me, and even in today's coaching call, I specifically made that timer, the timer that is moving in reverse direction, 60, 59, 58, things like that. Why? In the PMP exam, you will have a timer that will be moving from 230 minutes, 229, 220, and things like that. So that's why I specifically put timer into it. Hello, Saber, into it that your time sense can work. This is very important. The real PMP exam has a timer 230, 220, and things like that. The PMI gives you first 10 minutes is of more of a tutorial. You can watch that whatever like they are saying how to use the software. So you use that time. Then the timer starts to 30 minutes. And after 60 question, you have a 10-minute break. After the first 60 question, the exam is according to the questions, not according to the time. If you even go to the PMI website, the same thing is there. After 60 question, there will be 10 minutes break, and that timer is not included in the entire exam scenario. Okay. Then after 120 question, you have another break. Okay. And after 180 question, there's a survey. If you fill that survey, it is okay. If you don't fill that survey, it's also okay. And you will get a result after that. So if I put it in this way, 230 minutes for the real exam, 10-minute breaks, 240, 10-minute breaks, 250, 10-minute tutorial before exam, 260, and 10-minute after the exam, 270. So you have 270 minutes in the real exam. for which you can only use 230 for solving question, and you have 180 questions in the exam, so you can consider like almost 90 seconds per question. But here I'm gonna give you 60 seconds for every single question, and the purpose is that you can prepare better, you can work in a better, and you can learn in a more harsh environment. If anyone has any question regarding the time of PMP, they can ask me, put the comment in the chat box, and I will be more than happy to answer with you. And we have more than 21 people watching it, and we only have 9 likes. Guys, come on, like the video and share it with other people so that this video can start coming in there. Please, everyone, Milan, Jagam, everyone who joined late and have not liked the video, please do like this video and share it in your scenarios. And please, if you are my students, please share in your batch or wherever you are in the WhatsApp group so that other students can also join. Hello Tariq, good to have you. Hello Kamal, hello Sabir. Okay guys, so let's solve the question today. Okay, we'll be solving 10 questions today. Mhm. Okay, the first question is on your screen, and your timer starts now. A 70 seconds timer. I just love the way the clock tickled. This basically is the attention thing in the real PMP exam. So put the answer in the chat box, and please put the justification why you think the one answer that you are selecting is the right answer or wrong answer. Okay. Shape, why do you think A is the answer? I'm checking it from my mobile while we're talking. A as the prime is terminated. Conduct lesson learn. Manindra also put option. Why do you think that option is the right option? Conduct lesson learn. Nisar is saying okay. Release project resources as project is cancelled because closing project PM should update lesson learned from the next project and then release resources. Raju is saying last activity uh, in the closing process. Okay, I think A is correct answer as he should close the project that way. First, at the project terminated. Sadid always put. Why do you think one answer is the right answer? Sure. Okay, so let me solve the question and see how we can solve this one. Guys, one more thing in the real exam, you can actually cancel the answers. I'll show you how. What action should the project manager take first upon being informed of this? Release resources, conduct lesson learn, update risk register, update the plan. Due to a company reorganization, let me put this a little bit close. Due to a company reorganization, the project sponsor was recently terminated and the project cancelled. Okay, what action should the project manager take? A very good scenario. The project has cancelled. So what is the first thing to do? Release project resources, conduct lesson learn. Guys, the first thing whenever the project gets cancelled is to get validated whatever the deliverables you have done. Whatever the work you have done, get approved for that. You need to get approval for that particular thing. If you have done, let's say, 25% of work, you need to get approval or signature from the client that this work was done. Okay, then the next step is whatever you have approved, make a final report and get lesson learned. Okay, and then other steps are there. So release project resources. If you release the project resources as the first thing, who will write the lesson learned? Okay, so you can actually I don't know how it happened, but you can, when you go into the exam, you have an option to basically check the tutorial. So in the tutorial they will tell you, but I know one thing for sure, you can actually strike out the options. Okay, so this is eliminated, this is eliminated, so this remains the only option. You can also highlight in the real exam. So conduct lesson learn is the right answer. Let me share one thing. Okay, as release resources should happen after stakeholder discuss lesson learn, conduct lesson learn, Imran, update lesson learn, project has been terminated, conduct lesson learn. Okay, so let me just share the closing steps in general. uh, First, let's see when the deliverables actually get approved. The first thing is you get the approval of the deliverable. If the deliverables get approved, if the deliverables are not approved, project get cancelled, then everything else remains same. The first thing, you start writing final report. Second thing, you start updating your lesson learn register. Third thing, you start updating the project documents. Okay, once the project documents are updated and archived, once the lesson learns are written and they are updated into the lesson learn repository, final report is written with what, why the project was cancelled. You need to put it for the lesson learns now. Why the project was cancelled, you put it into the context. Once that is done, all those things is done, then you release the resources, administrative closure, and if it was success, you celebrate the success. In this case, no success. So I hope the people who are saying answer A is clear on this now. So B is the right answer. Okay, let's go to the next question. Question number 2, and the timer starts now. Okay, the timer is done. So let's see what are the answers you guys are giving here. Okay, B, work breakdown structure has to happen. Good. Work breakdown structure will assist PM subdividing the deliverable to manage. Kamal always give the justification. Arti always give the justification. Why Rubik Gaming always give the justification. Why do you think the particular answer is the right answer? That is important. Okay, Talha always give the justification. Abu Bakr always give the justification. Progressive elaboration and subdividing it into the activity. Zagam as doing will help the team to better conduct the work. Good. Shoaib, why you think this is the answer? Uh, a project manager lead the team and develop scope. Okay. Tasaddad, too large for the team, should be dividing. Okay. PM should define the clear work breakdown structure, assign the team according to it, and decompose the work to manage it well. Okay. Let's read the question. What action should the project manager take to help his team? Assign individual team member to manage each requirement. Okay, lead the team in subdividing project deliverable into smaller more manageable component, that is work breakdown structure we are talking. Reassess the scope and adjust the scope baseline. Okay, conduct a requirement collection session to redefine the requirement. The project deliverables and project works are currently defined at a level that is too large. It is too large for the team to clearly understand how they will effectively manage the completion. So the deliverables were too large that team was unable to understand. What do? You divide the deliverable into small manageable parts. So this get eliminated, this get eliminated, this get eliminated. We go with this option. Too large, PM should define clearly, decompose work, Shobha, D, Rahul has to convert high level requirement into more detailed. And no, Rahul, Converting high level into detailed requirement, this is the definition of WBS now. Since the Tariq is saying, since the currently defined level is too large for them to clearly understand, they should break it down into smaller model. Yes, thank you very much for saying that. So I guess everyone is clear about this answer and there is no confusion with them. Okay, guys who just joined, please do like this video so that it can come into the YouTube algorithms. Okay, next questions. After question number three, I will start sharing a link. If you want to solve a question with me, I will give you that opportunity. Pawan, I will come back to the question at the end. Okay, time's up. Let me see what answers we get here. Okay, D. Ali always give the justification. Ali Khan. Analysis helps to check against cost and schedule. Plan versus actual 3B. So option B. Arvind, why do you think that is the answer? Should we conduct a variance analysis? Variance, variance, variance. Okay. What action after leaving the meeting? What action should the project manager take? Cost management. Okay. In a recent stakeholder meeting, it was asked if the project performance had improved, deteriorated, or remained constant over time. So the question is asking, where do we stand? Like if I ask you, hey guys, how you are doing in the questions? We have done so far three questions. So how you are doing? What would you say? Okay, I have done three questions. Two are right. So maybe I'm 66.6% accurate. I have done three questions and three are right. So maybe I'm 100% right. Three out of one I have done, I am this much right. What are you doing? You are conducting cost benefit? No. Variance? Okay. Reserve analysis? No. Stakeholder analysis? No. Cost benefit is you check what is something costing you and what will be the benefit of that particular thing. So we are not doing that. Reserve is basically we check how much money is left. Management reserves or contingency reserve. Mostly we do it for contingency reserves. We look at how many reserves are left. So we work with that and see how much is remaining. Stakeholder analysis. Currently, in stakeholder analysis, we see what the power of stakeholder, the interest of stakeholders, how they work it, we do that things like that we discuss in this. So we will work with the variance analysis because Ali Khan is saying because and he need to assess Ali, that has nothing to do with the stakeholder expectations. We are just looking at the performance of the project. We are not looking about the stakeholders. Nothing is mentioned about the stakeholder. We just want to look at the progress. So D is not the answer. Dijan, D is not the answer. Okay, Alpine variance, variance. B is more relevant. B. Can we join to solve? Please share the link. Yes, I'm gonna share the link now. Okay, guys. So for those who want to join and solve question with me, they can choose this link. Please note, I can only allow three people to solve question with me. We have to limit it. I want to solve question myself. So uh, if three people, the first three people who join this by clicking on this link, they can actually come and solve the question with me. Okay, I'm giving 10 more seconds for that. Actually, you have that link. You can join it And after question number 4, I will have a look at the first three people. So I had a first person, AB. Hello, AB. Can you hear me? Yeah. Abu Bakr, is it? Yeah. Kamal, you joined, but your screen, you have a problem, some problem with you, that you are unable to join. Tariq, 4 people joined, so link is not a problem, my friend. You have some other issue with you. Okay. Abu Bakr, you can see the question. Abu Bakr, can you see the question? Abu Bakr, I'm unable to hear you, brother. Okay, okay, okay. So, Abu Bakr, your time starts now. If the link is not work, if you are unable to speak, I'll solve the question myself at the end of the timer. Guys, please solve. Everyone else who is solving the question, please solve the question and put the answer in the chat box. What do you think should be the answer for question number 4? It's an interesting question. I love this question actually. Bubakar, I'm unable to hear you, brother. Okay, Bubakar, your time's up, so I have to solve this question myself. Okay, guys, the question says, which of the following is a tool or technique that would most likely to help you obtain the resources? Obtain the resources. You want to get the resources in this acquired resource process. Whatever you want to get resources. Change request, issue logging, networking, negotiation. Let's go. You operate in an organization with a strong metric structure. So when we heard about the strong metrics, the first thing that should come in our mind is that in strong metrics, it's a metrics organization. Okay, if I put metrics here, you have a projectized organization, functional. In projectized, project manager has all the power. In functional, functional manager has all the power. In in matrix organization, in weak matrix, functional manager has more authority. It is more towards functional organization. In balanced matrix, both share the resources, and we actually go towards sponsor for any kind of problem. In strong matrix, project manager has more power towards that. Being said that, it's still a matrix organization. So what will help you in getting the resources? Change request, I don't see any reason how a change request can work in this way. Issue logging, there's not an issue that we have to solve. Networking, yes, networking can help, but let's hold it. Negotiating, yes, negotiation is one of the way that you actually used in solving that. Before answering it, let me see your options, what everyone is saying. Okay, need to negotiate. Okay, Shah, Manoj, please always put the uh, explanation. Why do you think particular answer is a right or wrong? Negotiation is a tool or technique used. Yes, Neha, negotiation. Subramaniam, good to have you. Always put justification. Why do you think? Meena, good to have you. C or D? Why C? Always give a justification. D. Okay, Ali. Okay, Pavan, Zagam. Bubakar, you are here now. Give justification. Alpha. Okay. PM has to negotiate. Negotiate. Strong matter. PM has power. Yes, networking will not solve it. Networking is building a relationship. Negotiation will help us in this scenario in a better and I would say easy way to do that. Kamal, my friend. Kamal, you have opened the book. You are not allowed to open the book while solving the question. Okay, registered. Okay, then that's okay. Then that's okay. Okay. You see, guys, Ayub is still with me. he's gonna, he's gonna. I'm gonna make him give exam in few days. You are gonna see him. Okay. Today I made him to do full mock. He got good score. Okay, guys. Kamal Sahab, I'm gonna share a question to you. But guys, if you haven't liked this video so far and haven't shared it in your team, in your groups, WhatsApp group, please do it. This is very important. I highly appreciate that. Kamal Sahab, the question is in front of you. Can you see the screen? Please confirm. Kamal Sahab,
It's,
please.
it's still question number four.
I know, but screen is visible, na?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
please.
What would you have created? Ground rules, corporate policy, employee standards, performance assessment standards. Your team's behavior during the last three team meetings has been unruly. Individuals have frequently interrupted each other and checked their phones throughout the meeting. In an attempt to drive discipline, you have established standards for how team members. Uh, the screen is gone. Okay. How team members should behave during meetings. What have would you have created? Okay, four choices. A, ground rules. B, corporate policy. C, employee standards, performance assessment standards. I would eliminate corporate policy because this is for the whole organization, not just related to the project. Employee standards is again the same thing. It is set by the organization. Performance assessment standards has nothing to do with discipline among the team. So I would say this relates to team charter, and ground rules are what he is establishing.
I really loved the way not only you are able to solve the question in given time, but you said something that put the context on the question. Team charter. So, guys, for everyone, your answer is A. And let me look at the chat box. Ground rules, working agreement, ground rules. Guys, you are rocking today. Everyone is just awesome. So, this was the right answer. Ground rule is the real thing. So, PMP exam is very important. Like PMP exam is people, processes, and business environment. And in people domain, if we look at the exam content outline, the team charter, ground rules, they are extremely important. How we can handle these things, how we can tackle that thing. So I highly recommend you that you must understand team charter, you must understand team agreement, you must understand how all these documents work, what are the things that make them important, and if there is anything that you don't understand, please feel free to ask me. This is very critical. All of these topics are extremely important for the PMP exam, and ground rules, team charter, they have a very high importance in the PMP exam. Okay, thank you very much, Kamal Sahab. Nisar. Yes, Nisar. How are you, Nisar?
I'm good, thank you. Yourself?
I'm good. I'm good. Let's solve the question, brother.
Yep.
Okay. Nisar, you can see the screen. Please confirm.
Yeah, I can see the screen.
Okay. Please solve the question.
Okay. So use the 3 points estimation technique to calculate the expected duration. 17, 20, 26, 23. Rodney is looking at an activity and determines that the pessimistic duration is 23 days, the optimistic duration is 17 days, and the most likely is 20 days. Use the 3 points estimating technique to calculate the expected duration. All right. 60. It's so in the 3 points techniques, we have optimistic plus pessimistic plus mean divided by 3. So we have 23 plus 17 and 23 plus 17 and plus 20. T is 60, 20. B is the answer. Yep.
Your answer is B.
B.
Okay. So which formula you used?
It's O plus M plus P divided by 3.
By 3. Why did not you use O plus 4M plus P?
That's
Divided by-
that's actually a part. That's not a 3 point. Right.
Okay. And now that's an interesting thing. 3 points. 3 point has two. 3 point formula has two branches. One is triangular distribution. This is triangular
Trying.
distribution, and this is beta distribution.
Beta, sorry. Yep, beta,
If the
not part.
question, yeah, both of them, beta is called PERT. It's the same thing.
Beta, yeah.
Okay. Uh, Now the thing is that if it is not mentioned in the question, you need to use this formula. Okay. But but the student who shared, guys, the question that most normally I shared with you, my students have made this question and they shared it. The student who shared this question has used this formula. But in the real exam, if it is not mentioned, you need to use this formula.
Okay.
Why don't you use this formula and tell me what answer becomes?
Okay. Yeah. 4m mean is the 20, 80 plus 23 plus 17, 120 divided by 3, and that's 40.
No, divided by 6.
6, sorry, divided by 6. 120 divided by 6 is 20 again.
This
Yep.
answer remains same.
Yep.
Good.
Same.
Okay. Okay, guys, the answer remains same. So that's okay thing. But unless if the question says use triangular distribution, you always use this beta distribution.
Okay.
This is string. The answer is same. Good. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay. Sir, I'm removing you. So answer remains same. That's a good thing. But still, the formula has to be according to the requirement of PMP. Ghulam Muhammad, good to have you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, Ghulam Muhammad, let's solve the question, brother. Question number 7 in front of you.
Yeah. Which tool or technique would you use in the define activities process to allow for the flexibility in planning needed? Uh, Alternative analysis, decomposition, parametric estimating, ruling wave planning. Your sponsor has informed you that the project you have been assigned has a significant amount of uncertainty and that you must be able to adjust the schedule and project plan as the project develops. Given this information, which tools or technique would you use in the define activities process to allow for the flexibility in planning needed? Alternative analysis, uh, decomposition, no, parametric estimate. I will go with option D, ruling wave planning, because in the ruling wave planning we have uncertainty and we need to we need to plan accordingly.
What is
Option
rolling
D.
wave planning? What is the rolling wave planning? But why don't you? Okay, regarding the answer, we will discuss about that later. Can you explain all these four tools to me, please?
Alternative alternative analysis. Uh, this I don't know exactly.
If you,
De-
I'll explain. If you have two option, option A and option B, you want to choose option as the name suggests alternative.
yes,
If you
yes.
chose option A, why did not you chose option B? What are the factors that you consider? Most of the time, alternate analysis goes hand in hand with benefit to cost analysis. Okay, what is
Yeah.
decomposition?
Decomposition, we will break down the activity and we decompose the scope and do the estimation as per activity,
Okay,
and then we
okay,
will like this.
okay. Next,
Uh,
what is
para-
parametric estimation?
Parametric estimating, we have this historical record or lesson learned
And
in
we
the
use
similar
parametric
projects.
on that.
Yeah,
And the final rolling wave planning is the right answer. Let me
yeah.
read at the chat box. Rolling wave, Sujan to say, okay, okay, Sneha, rolling wave planning as it is talked about uncertainty. Okay, rolling wave planning because it will be done gradually by the time required gets clear. Good. Rolling wave planning as you have planning now. Good, good. Thank you very much, Ghulam Muhammad. Thank you for answering the question. Okay, Tariq, all the three people are done, but you are good friends, so you can join. Tariq, unmute yourself. Rolling wave
Hi,
planning.
how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Tariq, things are pending from your side. You know that I don't want to say it in the public, but
Yeah,
I fast tracked for you, and you did not even do the fast track to it.
it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. We'll catch up.
Okay, okay, Tariq. Let's do the question.
Let's go.
Okay, Tariq, you can see the screen. Please confirm.
Yes, I can see it.
Okay, next question.
All right. Which of the following would best assist you in understanding why this is so? As a project manager, you have recently discovered that despite implementing responses to risks, the project's overall risk exposure has not changed. Which of the following would best assist you in understanding why this is so? A, conduct project closure. This we can remove because it's not going to be the answer. B, conduct the risk audit. This is possible. C, conduct interviews with key stakeholders. This is also possible. And D, conduct a risk workshop. I will not rule this out. Okay, let me just go again. So, as a project manager, you have recently decided despite. So they have implemented responses. However, the risk exposure has not changed. So, for you to understand why this is so, I believe that the right answer would be to conduct a risk audit for you to understand why it has not changed. Maybe there's something that's being done incorrectly. So I will go with answer B.
And B is the right answer. An important thing to understand in a risk audit is that audit checks the effectiveness of the process. And here we need to check whether why this does not happen and what is the purpose of this thing. Thank you, Tariq. I'm removing from you the chat box. Okay, so let me check at the what people are saying. Rolling wave, rolling. Okay, audit. Go for risk audit to know the performance of the response. Always right. Audit is the most important thing when we are working on this thing. Risk audit has to be performed to check the effectiveness of the risk planning process. 100% accurate. The audit is used to check the effectiveness of the performed audit workshop is made up term. Uh, Audit and now that depends from which are you talking workshop can be there. Audit tells a process inconsistency. Yes guys, everyone has given the right justification. What is the purpose of that, why this thing happened, why this thing does not happen? So this is an important thing to understand. Let's solve the question now. I'll solve it from my side. And just to a reminder, if you are just joining, please do like it and share this video. This is important. That's why I've started sharing it with, because Google is giving us daily analytics. And once you start like the video, even not for just this video, whenever we post any other videos, do always like and share it so that it start coming in more analytics. Okay, I did not know that before. I just came to know about 2 3 months. I never put attention here. Okay guys, put it there please. What is the right answer? Okay, Kamal is saying B, comparing the standards set by the previous practices for benchmarking. Okay, benchmark, it gives us, okay, benchmarking for comparison practices of other project. Okay, okay, guys, let's solve the question. No last line. Which tool or technique is used during quality planning to compare is the keyword, actual or planned practices to those of the other projects to generate ideas for improvement and provide a basis for measuring performance. Performance measurement analysis, benchmarking, performance measurement analysis, benchmarking, quality audit histogram. Performance measurement analysis is not this. Benchmarking, comparing standards with other of those industry. That is the answer. Quality audit is basically checking the effectiveness of the process. And when you check the effectiveness of the process, you look at what we are doing, what we are not doing. And histogram is basically a graph that a distribution frequency distribution graphs. So here benchmarking is this. Benchmarking, let me check your answers guys. Today's questions are filled with a lot of tools and technique because we have been working with other things previously. Benchmarking, compared. Okay, Shah, Manoj, good to have you, Manoj. Aarti Singh, okay, Ali Khan, benchmarking. Use as a reference, bench. Good, everyone is right. Let's solve question number 10. Crash the schedule, Manindra. Change request need to be raised. Pavan, Kamal, change request was approved to defect, has to be removed. Gulam, he need to use the perform change integrated preventive measures. Go fast. Tariq, Arvind, Tariq, why do you think C? Again, you need to put justification. Arvind, why do you think C? Crash that should because late delivery. Nisar is saying change request should be raised to handle the situation. Crash the schedule. Manoj is saying, okay, guys, how should the project manager manage this situation? Fast track, leave the defect, crash, use PICC. A defect was introduced while implementing an approved change. Okay, removing the defect will delay product delivery. Okay, removing the defect will delay product delivery. How should the project manager handle this? Fast track this. Okay, do we have any information that by doing the fast tracking we will be able to do that? And do we know that by fast tracking we will not increase more risk? No, we haven't done that analysis. I'm gonna eliminate it. Leave the defect, we cannot leave the defect. Crash the schedule to fix the defect. Okay, do we know that we have the budget to crash the schedule? Do we even know that if we crash the schedule how it will affect the scope, other things? We need to understand that. We don't have that. Should we do fast track, should we do crashing, or what to do? Who will tell us? The change process will tell us. We need to go to change control procedures, change control process, to understand what need to be done, what are the ways that can help us. So that's my 2 cents on this. Okay, crashing should be because Ali Khan, why you should do crashing? You have no information. Will crashing help? Nisar, okay. Manoj, same thing. How can you do crashing? Fix the issue if required. Fast track. Rahul, important thing. If you always have option from crashing and fast tracking, crashing is always the first option because it does not have risk. It only increases the cost. But again, before doing that, you need to do the analysis. Should will it help us or not? Where Raju D, yes. C, change request was approved. Now we have to fix. Maybe we need to generate another Ruby change request. Alpha, not C. I have explained not C. Late delivery is a key point here. But delivery is there, but you need to do the analysis again whether this can be done or it cannot be done. Guys, 10 question has been completed, but let me give you a bonus question, 11th question. Please, question number 11, the last question for today. Tarek, you are not giving justification. Arvind need justification. Kamal justification. Arti, why people are not giving justification? No one is giving justification. Okay, guys. So let's solve the question. Which of the following best describe the nature of their engagement? Aware of the project but resistant, unaware of the project and project potential impact, aware of the project but neither sportive nor unsportive, aware of the project and actively engaged in ensuring the project in success. Your project team has classified a stakeholder having neutral engagement. Okay, which of the following best describe? In order to understand this question, let's go to the stakeholder analysis. The first step is in the stakeholder identification is to put the stakeholder into stakeholder register, understanding their either they are upward, downward, inward, outward stakeholder, then understanding their power and interest, where they lie in the power and interest. And if they are important stakeholder, then we go to the next step, and that is to put it in the stakeholder engagement matrix, checking their current engagement and desired engagement. Are they unaware of the project? Means they don't even know you. That is unaware. Are they against the project? Resistant. Neutral. They know that, but they have nothing positive or against you. Sportive. They are with you. Or leading. They are leading the project. Aware of the project but resistant. No, this is resistant. We are not. We're talking about neutral. Unaware of the project. That is the first one. We are not there. Aware of the project but neither supportive nor, I'll put this, aware of the project and actively engage in ensuring the project is success. That is leading. So we are left with only option C, and C is the right answer. So that sums up today's coaching call. I loved it. The questions were very high quality. The students who made these questions, thank you for that. So, guys, if you have any question regarding anything in middle on the matrix, since it is neutral, yes. If you have any question regarding anything about in PMP, please ask. Which set of questions are these? Tariq, you don't have these questions. No one has this question. Actually, as I keep on getting questions, I keep on adding them. Thank you, Manoj. Thank you, Imran. Okay, guys, I will wait 1 more minute. If you don't have question, then we will end the coaching call today. And once again, if you haven't liked it, do like it. If you haven't subscribe it and click the bell icon so that whenever we put the videos, you can get notification. And one more thing, if you haven't taken PMP training, if you haven't taken PMP training, our next batch is starting on 11th of March. Only 2 weeks are left. You can join it and you can become certified PMP. Okay, do we have any exercise or practice for time management? Yes, do more questions. That's the exercise. Na? And when you will complete the 50-50 question, you will come into that simulator. Simulator have that time management. Okay, I got a question here. Subramaniu is saying, can you explain what is difference between large scale Scrum and Scrum of Scrum? I will explain it in two ways. Raju, basically, large scale Scrum, you can consider it as a portfolio level. Scrum of Scrum, you can consider it at a program level. When a project is large enough that 12 members cannot manage it, we have a Scrum of Scrum, two people working at the one place. Large scale Scrum can have multiple things, multiple projects in it. Scrum of Scrum normally have one related projects in it. I hope that's clarified. Okay. Pembroke's seventh question will be coming on PMP test. Yes, Pembroke's seventh questions. Pembroke's seventh is one of the uh, guide in that reference guide. It is one of the 13 reference guide that the PMI mentioned. So questions can come from that, but you don't have to worry. If you are my student, We cover everything in our program. Even we have covered PEM Book 7th material there, and my coaching call already have the questions taken from the PEM Book 7th. Interestingly, today's coaching call has 3 questions correspondence to PEM Book 7th. What's PMI plan out on that? PMI has already given the plan that from 1st of January they will start adding the question in it, and now since we are adding March, you can expect good questions from there. What does that mean? There will not be input output tools and technique question. More questions will be conceptual, and that's what I was saying. In my exam, only Book 6 was used. Maybe your exam was before. That's why LinkedIn user. Our YouTuber count is going up. Uh, yeah, that's good. That's good. Duration of the course. It will be. You can contact me on the number given and the email given. We can talk about that regarding if my course is. You can my course is till you become certified PMP. You can ask any of them. It's not about just 6 days training. It is till you become certified PMP. You will be my student, and after that is reading PEM book is mandatory or can I go through the questions? Reading PEM book is not mandatory. You don't have to read it. Manoj, there is no need to do that. You can watch my videos, you can watch the journeys videos, do the question and go for it. There is no need to read it. 302 PMP certified last year, only one or two have read them and they were like book reader, they want to read it. I remember Farid was one of them and Deepak was the other one who read it. You don't have to read it. There is no need to read it. Mandatory is a very strong word. There is no need to read it. Thank you. These sessions are helpful, improving day by day. I'm improving day by day, Surinder, or you are improving day by day. I will be very much interesting in that thing. Okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay. Private chat, audit. Okay. Okay, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Kamal, you need more sessions. Of course, we have more session. We will have a session on the next coaching call will be EST coaching call, EST time, Thursday 8 p.m. That will be Pakistan time, 6 a.m. Dubai time, 5 a.m. India time, 6:30. If you enrolled, it's lifetime romance. Lifetime romance. I wouldn't say romance. Don't think, don't think just. Okay. Thank you for audit can clear. Okay, guys. If you don't have any question, then we can call it. If you have question, I am here for you all night. You know that. If you have, thank you, Rubik Gaming. Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining. Remember, every Wednesday, 8 p.m. Dubai time, 9 p.m. Pakistan, 9:30 India time, we have this coaching call. If you are joining for the first time, do subscribe us if you're joining for the first time. Okay, guys. Okay, guys. Thank you very much for joining, and let's call it a day. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum. Namaste. Sat Sri Akal. Good night. Good morning, wherever you are, and best of luck for future endeavors. Atif Javed become certified. Debashi Mehte cleared. Mahindra just cleared. Zain cleared PM. Muhammad Abdul Kalim cleared PM. Rohit cleared PMP. Siddhartha cleared PM. Priya cleared PMP. Rajiv just cleared PMP. Aditi cleared PMP. Fiyaz Hussain cleared PMP. Chakra cleared PMP. Harun cleared PMP exam. Muhammad Al Ghamdi cleared PMP. So Shubhashish, congratulations. Person, congratulations. Akil cleared PMP. All congratulations on clearing the PMP exam. Vishesh cleared PMP. Hamid cleared PMP exam. Bio cleared PMP. So Nadeem, first of all, congratulations from the entire PMP community. Hussain Sumul, the first PMP of September. Amjad cleared PMP. Zaina cleared PMP. Sanger cleared PMP exam. A magical person is cleared PMP exam. So Koran just cleared PMP. Congratulations on clearing your.
Thanks a lot.
Deepak cleared PMP exam. Mohsin Afzal Gondal just cleared PMP. Cleared the exam in all above PMP. The first PMP of 31st December 2021. Vinu just cleared PMP exam. So Sandeep, first of all, congratulations. Christine just surprised me. PMP number 295 cleared PMP exam. And the way she cleared it really takes my heart. The duo, the amazing couple. So finally, here we are with Mr. Farid. He cleared PMP exam. So we are live with our certified project management professional. Siri just cleared PMP exam. So here we have our 300 certified PMP.